They didn't even give me the option to refuse.
What does that mean?
Alright, to the museum we go. Honestly, don't know too much about what's going to be happening in this event. Oh, Miss Pela.
Hey, it's you!
Hello,
I
Pela.
didn't expect to see you here in the administrative district. How have you been lately?
Been solid. Pretty good. How about you?
Great to hear. Since the Stellaron crisis subsided, Belobog's been feeling a little more cheerful. We're really grateful for your assistance.
Hey, well, I think we needed more Pela, right? Because Pela wasn't in the main story that much whatsoever. It just feels like they completely forgot about her.
And yes, things are going well for me too. Thanks for asking.
Solid.
You spent so much time in Belobog on your last visit. You must have passed by here before, right?
A few times, yes.
This is Belobog's History and Culture Museum.
Ooh,
Built more than 600 years ago.
pretty nice.
Last time you visited, it was closed for its 10-year renovation.
Okay.
Now that the Stellaron crisis is over, we've been able to allocate more manpower to the renovation works. The museum should be open to the public again soon.
I feel like a museum should be our
It's
last...
just-
Seems like a museum should be our last priority, right? You've still got Fragmentum very close to the city. I feel like you should be dealing, like, putting your manpower towards that first, and then maybe the museum, but that's just my personal opinion. You ran into trouble?
We encountered a problem during the renovation process. The Silvermane guards are doing all they can to figure it out.
What's the problem?
Sorry. I shouldn't talk about it in the open like this. Hey, why don't I give you a tour of the museum? We can talk inside while I show you around.
Hopefully it's not
If you
boring.
have time, that is.
Yep, I need the rewards. That sounds very nice. I need that relic.
Great. What are we waiting for?
Alright, let's get it.
Welcome to Belobog's History and Culture Museum.
Ooh, looks nice.
As you can see, after nearly 100 days of renovation,
What is that?
the interior looks brand new.
That looks solid.
However, there's a problem that needs to be resolved before it can open to the public.
What happened?
The museum was established nearly 600 years ago as a memorial to honor Alyssa Rand, the first Supreme Guardian, and the martyrs who gave their lives in the battle against the invaders from beyond the sky.
I remember there's a side quest, and it's got something to do with, like, that missing girl, you know, that's surrounded in boxes. Can't remember, wasn't she a Supreme Guardian? I haven't fully read into it, I only played through it, but a lot of it kind of went over my head. But I feel like that was the case. I just know it was messed up.
As time went on, new exhibits were continually added to the memorial until it became the museum we see today.
Very nice.
Past the reception hall,
Oh.
you'll find the General Hall, the museum's largest exhibition room.
Look at that, we're going on a date.
There are all sorts of exhibits on display. Paintings by famous artists, samples of the planet's crust. Visitors can experience the essence of Belobog's culture in just a few minutes' time.
Ah, very nice.
I really hope the museum can open up soon. The children here need a culturally enriching environment, especially those from the underworld.
I wonder if we can graffiti
But
the
like
art.
I mentioned earlier, we're in a bit of a bind. We could really use a helping hand.
Oh, something's been stolen.
Here, this is the issue we're trying to deal with.
So you need help opening this cabinet.
Wait, what are you doing?
I just want to be a little shit.
You're in a museum, remember? Here, let me explain.
Oh,
This exhibit was recently stolen.
I forgot
It
where I
one of
was.
the
I'm sorry.
Oldest and most precious items in the General Hall collection, the meteor fragment.
Ah.
It is said that 700 years ago, the invaders from beyond the sky descended upon the surface of Eurillo 6 with a meteor shower. The meteor fragment is solid evidence that those invaders once tainted our land.
I'm sure we can get you another piece.
Sorry, the tour guide in me gets a little carried away. I'm not here to give you a history lesson. Still,
That's kind of
it's no
interesting.
exaggeration to say that if the meteor fragment isn't recovered, the museum will lose half of its significance.
Oof. Yeah, can we just use a replica? You know what, this entire quest, let's just be a gremlin.
Out of the question! As As the curator of the exhibits here, I would never resort to deceiving the public like that.
Ah,
Our first priority
blunder.
is finding the thief and recovering the stolen item. But we don't even have a suspect yet. That's why this case is such a conundrum for the Silvermane guards.
I'll name a very highly suspect. Sampo. Just the rest of the men. He deserves it anyway. He's done a lot of crimes already.
Truth be told, the meteor fragment isn't the only item that was stolen. But we want the museum to open as soon as possible. We can worry about the other missing items later.
You have no security. I think I know who the culprit is.
Ah, you must be thinking of Sampo, right?
Damn it!
I don't think so. Our people have been keeping a close eye on him these days. The reports say he's been on his best behavior. Not the slightest hint of troublemaking.
Ah, that's a lie.
The guard station in the underworld reported that some suspicious characters have been meeting at a hideout in the Great Mine late at night.
Hey, look, Pela, I'm just gonna say some things. I've got some text messages that will incriminate Sampo. I can pull up my phone and show you. He's doing, like, online scams, alright? He's selling fake relics. I can grab those if you want.
Since the Silvermane guards are still getting situated in the underworld and we don't have any direct evidence, we haven't been able to apprehend any suspects.
He still deserves to be arrested.
But if you were to go there yourself and ask around, I think we could gather a lot of useful intel.
As long as I'm
So-
getting paid.
Would you like to help solve this case?
I'd love to.
Excellent. Just as I expected. Short, sweet, and decisive. To the underworld it is then.
Oh, it was meant to be a gremlin. Damn it, I should have gone with the bottom option.
The conditions here are so rudimentary. I wonder how
See
long
you
those
later.
people have been living here. Back to the investigation. We contacted an agent from Wildfire. Apparently she has some first-hand intel.
He's still sleeping away. I'm pretty sure he's dead, but just me. Gotcha.
I think her name was... Sweta?
Sela?
Yes, that's right. Let's go pay her a visit.
Sweater. This isn't Sela.
What?
Huh?
Oh, it's you. Oh, I thought I'd been discovered. Let's try not to make a commotion. You never know who's listening.
Look, you never know who's listening. Like, probably like 6 people were very close within talking range, alright? We're not doing anything in secret here.
That bad, huh? How many exhibit thieves are there?
A lot. I don't know if you're aware, miss, but any intel that makes money spreads like wildfire in the underworld.
Oh, wildfire, nice.
Travel between the overworld and the underworld has been open for some time, but not everyone down here can take advantage of that opportunity. The majority of underworlders have to stay here to feed their families.
Yeah, we know that.
From what I hear, smuggling museum artifacts is a lucrative enterprise. If I wasn't working for Wildfire, I'd be tempted to get in on the cash myself.
Just so I know, how much can you make?
You aren't getting any funny ideas, are you?
I'm just saying, alright, it's getting a little bit expensive upgrading everything. I might need to get a little bit of moolah.
I'll cut to the chase. Wildfire hasn't identified the ringleader yet, but I've heard some interesting rumors that might be helpful to you.
Go on.
I'm all ears.
Firstly, the group in question has a very public presence. They post recruitment notices all over the street. If you can find a notice, you might be able to glean some clues from it.
It's not the moles, is it? Imagine that.
Secondly, they're rash and careless in their work. They've been seen carrying large crates of illicit goods around the mines and selling them out in the open, without even trying to hide anything from the miners.
I mean,
Thirdly, I heard there are children in the mines that might be involved. I haven't had the chance to look into it, but keep an eye out.
the more you talk, the more I just think it's the moles.
I see. Thanks for the intel. I'm sure it'll help us crack the case. Well, I'm going to head for the settlement and see if I can get more intel from the locals.
Alright, you do you.
In the meantime, do you think you could head out and look for more clues? We can compare notes when you're done. I'm counting on you.
As long as I'm getting paid. Alright, you little shits. Hello.
My daddy made a lot of money this month.
Ooh!
Bought me lots of new clothes. Things you can't even find in the underworld.
Yeah, my dad's a criminal.
Mosh,
Woo!
mosh. My daddy bought me a super rare present. He got me a model tram. Bet you haven't seen one of those before. That costs way much more than boring clothes.
Ooh!
Sounds like their parents bought them expensive gifts recently.
Always love voice acting, thank you.
If people in the underworld want to get rich, what options do they have? This is noteworthy.
Hey, facts. Hey, if it makes you a lot of money, sign me up. Ah, it's the robots. Hello, can we see Clara or Svarog, please?
Beep, beep.
Beep beep to you too, Mr. Guard.
What are these two doing sneaking around?
Beep, beep. Alert, alert. Nosy person spotted. Nosy person spotted.
I'm just doing my job, man. I've been
Beep,
paid.
beep. Protect the goods. Protect the goods.
Alright, let's not. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, look, guys, man. I've got Genuine on my team. I don't think you want this.
To peer
I mean-
among the sea of
I
butterflies.
mean, they're just gonna die
Illusions
before.
of the past.
I mean, good job, I guess. Look, I've just committed murder, man. I don't think Pela's doing stuff like this. Why do I get the short end of the stick?
Empty. These crates were probably used to store stolen items. Someone left robots to guard them.
Alright.
Looks like I'm too late. Let's look elsewhere.
Ah, so they're Hacker Man.
The 3 rumors Sweta talked about all check out. Time to meet back up with Pela.
Bro, you haven't moved.
Oh good, you're back. Did you find any critical intel?
Yeah, and you've just been studying, you lazy git. All the 3 rumors Sweater mentioned are true.
I see. Looks like someone is getting the miners involved in this stealing after all.
If it pays well.
I made some progress too. The miners here said they've noticed some people acting strange recently. A few vagrants who almost never leave the Great Mine have suddenly started making trips to Boulder Town.
Ah.
I asked the Silvermane guard station there to go investigate some places of interest. I hope they find something.
How about you go?
Hey, we've got some news.
Oh, a new group chat, let's go boys. Madam Sophie and Miss Pela. We found the lost meteor fragment. Really? Where is it? This seems too easy. It's in a room in the Gothard Grand Hotel. Looks like some forgetful thief left their most important loot here. We've got the area under control. Now we're waiting for you two to come and check the stolen artifact. We'll come immediately. Don't make a big fuss and don't alert the other guests. Got it, Miss Pela. Well, it's pretty obvious this isn't the artifact.
What a stroke of luck. I didn't expect to get a break in the investigation so quickly.
It's too easy.
Come on, let's go to the Gerda Grand Hotel. I hope this isn't some sort of cover-up operation.
I can assure you that it most likely is. May you rest in peace, Peak. Someone really needs to check this man's pulse. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
This must be the box. Let's open it. Let's see.
Oh, this is fake.
Color, the texture. Yep, this is the stolen meteor fragment, all right.
Ah, it looks
Fantastic.
looks fake. Looks like an ordinary rock. I'm just saying.
Are you kidding? The history that this stone carries is of an incalculable importance to Belobog.
Bro, it looks like a kid is literally painting over it with like a bit of blue paint.
Honestly, I didn't think we'd get it back so easily. It almost feels like something's not quite right.
Really?
In any case, now that we have the meteor fragment, the museum can now open to the public. That's good news.
Well, we have not even
As
like...
for tracking down the thief, I'm afraid it'll be a long-term project. When the time comes, we may need your assistance again.
You haven't got like a specialist, anyone that can identify if this is like a real piece of meteor? You know, maybe let us on the Astral Express kind of identify it, give it to Welt or Himiko. They probably know. We've got connections.
Let's go. We need to take this item back to the museum where it belongs.
Alright. I mean, at least it's going to be an actual museum now. Look, an ordinary rock. Just got loads of people taking photos of it. Mwah. Beautiful. Brilliant.
Now the General Hall can return to its former glory. Thanks for your help.
It looks amazing.
The meteor fragment. It's so majestic.
Yeah. Looks like an ordinary rock.
Didn't you already say that?
I'm just stating the obvious, alright?
Forget it. It's thanks to you that we got it back in one piece.
One piece?
If you want to call it a rock, call it a rock. The General Hall is ready to open to the public again. Oh,
Let's go.
by the way, The museum's previous manager resigned recently to pursue his dream of becoming a writer. So, if you're interested, do you think you'd like to take up the post part-time?
I do not think I'm qualified for
I promise
this.
you it won't be a boring job.
Sure. They didn't even give me the option to refuse.
What does that mean?
Yeah, we're starting to break the fourth wall a bit? Okay.
Well, you didn't say no, so I'll count that as a yes.
Bro.
Now that that's settled, let's go pay a visit to the museum lobby secretary, Eris. She's a talented worker and can tell you everything there is to know about museum matters.
Alright. Wow, look at this amazing art. Yeah!
Allow me to introduce you two. This is Eris, our secretary. And this is the savior of Belobog from the Express.
Oh, please.
I'm sure you've heard her name many times already.
Don't flatter me.
Oh, yes. I've heard so much about you. It's so nice to finally have the pleasure of meeting you.
You're very pretty.
Oh, thank you. What a nice compliment.
Wait, is that Charlotte's voice actor? Same voice actor? Her doing that, like, kind of stutter, it reminded me how Charlotte acted with Sino.
In addition to her secretarial duties, Eris is also a student at the Belobog College of Art. She's very knowledgeable about the museum's exhibits and their history.
Hey, fair
Eris,
play to you.
starting today, she is going to be our museum manager.
I have no
Please keep her
qualifications.
updated on matters relating to the opening and operation of the exhibits.
I literally have, like, maybe a few months worth of memories, canon-wise. You just see the Silver Wolf in the background.
My pleasure, Miss Pela. Leave it to me. I'll keep our manager up to speed on every detail.
This is gonna go horribly.
Would you like to begin with the museum's workflows?
Alright, sure. You bet I would.
That's the spirit. Let's get started then.
Okay. Alright, oh, bloody hell, okay. You can trust Pela with managing the general hall. Alright, Pela, you're on it. Start managing. Enter next business day. Good work, everyone. Alright, I'm just gonna wing all of this and maybe pick up what's going on along the way. Oh, okay, so it actually is the meteor fragment. Okay, that... Alright, sure. If you say so, game. Stavol's fanatic fan. Let's hire a fangirl. How about it? Look at that. What could go wrong with that? Alright, welcome to the team. That is a literal child. Child labor? Oh, there we go. Now we can recruit the child. Alright. Elaine, sorry, you've been beat by Julian. Day 8. I feel like we're doing pretty good. Holy, managed to dramatic improvement. Look at that. Alright, all in it. Oh, Jesus, okay, scared me. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the painting. It's very beautiful, right? An oil painting depicting Mount Sorrel Forest. Quite the tongue twister, but there's something more important than the mountain there, I'm just saying. Looks like I have to task you with the trip to the outlying snow plains. If everything goes as planned, he should be over there. I'm on it. I'll be back in a jiffy. Sup, dude? And so, you are? Yeah, Udon sent me to chase up this painting. Just saying, my guy, you need to get it done. Udon? What a delightful name. But you've got great timing. I've just finished with this landscape, a vista overlooking Belobog, and I'm gonna call it Ray of Dawn. What do you think of this painting? I shall give a rational analysis. From the composition to the color palette and the communication of motives, you pull out all the stops to offer up all the insight you can give. It's shit. That's perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Rabini hastily makes revisions to the painting based on your feedback. He just shits all over the painting. Oh my. You're right. Now this version of Ray of Dawn is the finished item. I am just gonna graffiti all over it once it's put up, I'm just saying. If you don't have a shit stain on it, I'm gonna be pissed. Disappointment. There we go. Beautiful. No, the graffiti's gone. Shit! Damn it, they got rid of it. They cleaned it. New recruits, eh? Yo, Peak? Look at that. Peak isn't dead. Yo, Saval, potential assistance found? Miss Saval, here I come. We got Saval. Wait, why is that only 10? That doesn't feel right. Yeah, so she only has 10 visitor appeal? Why? She's a rock star, right? How does Julian have more visitor appeal than a rock star? Mad.